I produced the Jersey Club song for Glaive, which he titled But it made me wonder, how complex is the link between K-pop and the underground music scene? Today, I'll be exploring that in depth because their connection goes way deeper than you might think. In 2017, a new subgenre surfaced in the underground, and over the next few years, it completely took over the internet. Pluggnb is a style of music popularized by the Slay World collective. It's a derivative of plug, which is a subgenre of trap music, and it combines those elements with wavy melodic melodies from R&B. And you're probably familiar with Pluggnb. TikTok made it viral, so you've definitely heard Pluggnb remixes of various songs. Now, what does K-pop have anything to do with Pluggnb? Well, see, there's this girl group named Eyelid, and when they debuted in March this year, one of my friends sent me an interesting text. At first, I was like, this guy's yapping, but then I heard the song. That right there is the second verse from Magnetic by Eyelid. Now, pay attention to this. Here we have Summers, one of the pioneers of Pluggnb, with his most streamed song to date. I'm a high school dropout, now I'm breaking the bank. Only hit your home once. What do you think? Any similarities? If we're just looking at the beats, both of these songs are Pluggnb. But if that didn't convince you that K-pop and underground rap have anything in common, let's take a look at this official remix by a K-pop girl group that has only 12 million monthly listeners. LE SSERAFIM officially released a Pluggnb remix of their title track Easy from their most recent comeback. When I first saw this, I could not believe it. The day has come, Pluggnb and K-pop. This remix doesn't sound like Pluggnb at all, but that's not the point here. This remix is clear proof that the K-pop industry is drawing inspiration from Western trends in underground rap. Now wait, look at the title of this video. It says underground rap, not Pluggnb. Well, see, Pluggnb is only one of dozens of subgenres in the underground music scene. So we have to examine some more genres. I'm sure you all know this song, Mr. Rage by Playboi Carti and Trippie Redd. And there's a word in that song title that I want to talk about. Rage is one of the bigger subgenres in underground rap. It's a combination of powerful EDM synth melodies and hard-hitting trap drums. Now I'm gonna play this K-pop song, but keep in mind what I just said defines rage beats. Big saw synth chords, trap drums, and a punchy 808, it's a rage beat. This is TXT's 2024 song Deja Vu, and TXT using rage elements is something I never would have imagined. But notice how I said elements of rage. Only some parts of that beat have that underground influence. So what if I told you that there is a K-pop song that uses a full-on copy and paste rage beat? This is called Scars by the girl group Young Posse. Now watch what happens if I take away the vocals. You can't even tell it's K-pop anymore. This is a rage beat through and through. Lush EDM synth chords, hard trap drums, and the producers even tried to replicate the no-lie snare. Wait, I just noticed something. This cover, something about it looks familiar. If you somehow don't know, XXL is an American hip-hop magazine. They also run an annual freshman cypher in which rising artists come out and freestyle, including many underground rappers. Now, Young Posse did state that their XXL cover was inspired by America's XXL, so they didn't exactly steal, but come on, even the name is the same. The K-pop industry has an undeniable interest in underground rap music and culture. So we've talked about Pluggnb and Rage, and there's still some crazy subgenres to come later. But I have to take some time to talk about all of the references and cosigns that I've seen between K-pop and the underground scene, so let's run through them. Ning Ning from aespa posted on Instagram using a Cardi song. Karina from aespa used the Rich Amiri song also for an Instagram post. XG did a dance cover to Yale by Ken Carson. She's smart as fuck, I got this bitch straight out of Yale. Yeah. And the font from Nayeon's album cover looks the same as a whole lot of red. Alright, that's a little bit of a reach. Ning Ning reposted Cardi on her story, and Karina was listening to Cardi during a photo shoot. We even have Giselle posting Cardi. aespa's just built different. Okay, all of this has been K-pop referencing underground rap, but what about the other way around? In this song by Destroy Lonely, he says, I like the K-pop hoe, I'm going Blackpink. The beat to Nice to Meet You by Pink Panthers samples Chaeyeon's Sleep Talk. Pink Panthers isn't exactly underground rap, but this was still pretty cool to hear in my opinion. The cover to Dom Corleo's Trap Essay features Nayeon and Momo from Twice. And in a Nylon magazine interview, Ken Carson says he went to see LE SSERAFIM at Coachella. But wait, this gets even deeper. So I was at the gym and I saw Jungkook release a new song. And as I pressed play, guess what I heard in the first second? Out of town, we never out of money. Out of town, like the Uzi and Cardi producer? And then a few seconds later, I hear Starboy, you're my hero. So yeah, Starboy and Out of Town produced Jungkook's new single, Never Let Go. And if that wasn't enough for you, Pink Panthers produced Loop by Eve, who just made her solo debut after Luna disbanded. We've reached the point where the K-pop industry and the underground rap scene aren't just taking inspiration from each other, they're actually working together on music. But alright, let's turn our focus back to the subgenres. You recognize this song? This song already was turned, but here's a bell. This is Yeet, one of the biggest underground rappers, although at this point he's basically mainstream. Now we're not looking at that specific song because that's more rage inspired. Instead, I want to examine his most recent album, 2093. I was bored by the shit, made a billion. Now fuck that bitch in the. For all my K-pop fans, does this music remind you of any group in particular? That super grimy synth bass, futuristic textures, and overall dystopian AI sound is very similar to Supernova by aespa. Look at me go. Something important to note is aespa's whole concept is about the virtual world and AI, so you can really hear that tie into their new music, especially in Supernova. And while I can't say they're directly inspired by 2093, I definitely hear the similarities. And while we're on the whole virtual sound, let's talk about Twice. In 2024, Twice released this synth pop track called I Got You. It's the most Friends Forever, Happily Ever After ass song I've ever heard, and I love it. But just a few days later, they released a remix collection of the song. Remember how we were talking about Le Sserafim's Pluggnb remix earlier? This is the same idea, and one of those Twice remixes caught my attention. Twice released an official Hyperpop remix to I Got You. Let's compare this to the beats used by popular underground Hyperpop artists. Not exactly the same, but the inspiration is clearly there. Now, I'll be honest, I could have easily made this video about the way K-pop is influenced by hip-hop in general, or dancehall, or literally any other genre, but the reason I chose to talk about underground rap specifically is because it's a little more niche, and I'm really passionate about these two completely different music scenes. But one group has truly pioneered this new age of genre blending. Check out this video to learn about the genius music production methods behind New Jeans.